Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I got Mark Gaming here today to talk to you guys about CAMMUS Racing. He is new, he is up and coming on YouTube. So if you'd like sim racing content, please give my man a follow, help him grow. Let's get him past the 100 followers mark today after this video. And let's see how this goes. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking to you guys about the CAMMUS C12. Now, I was given the CAMMUS C12 from CAMMUS. They sent it out to me before release date. I was able to review that and get you guys some content on it. That is actually the wheel setup that I am currently using as my daily driver with the LC100 pedals, and that is the exact same setup that Mark bought himself. I'm saying that right, Mark?
Yep, brought it
Yep.
myself.
He bought it himself. He watched the reviews. He did the due diligence. And now we're going to find out why Mark chose CAMMUS over Fanatec, MOZA, and all the other amazing brands that are out there in sim racing to give CAMMUS a new up and coming sim racing equipment maker the shot at the limelight for him. So, what was the deciding factor that convinced you to pay for CAMMUS Racing setup?
Watching the reviews from other YouTubers, I reckon I watched about 20, and the size of it, um, the price, 100% the price, but yeah, the reviews um, being compared by compared to Fanatec, Malzo at that price range. I came from the G29 Logitech, what I've had since November. It was my first time getting into sim racing. I then messed about with that, changed the brake to the true brake. I thought then that was better, and then I about 3 weeks ago went right. Let's make a change. Brought my new rig from GT Omega, but we're not talking about that today. Um, yeah, and I'm
Oh,
glad I've done it.
we could definitely talk about the GT
Yeah,
Omega. There's a lot of people out there that really like that.
oh,
That's the aluminum
yeah, yeah,
frame. These are really durable frames. I rock Next Level Racing. Next Level Racing has a FGT Elite, an Elite series that also is pretty comparable and pretty close to what GT Omega looks like. I find that Next Level Racing and GT Omega share a lot of the same. They're pretty similar. I would say pretty
yeah.
similar build quality, stuff like that. So GT Omega is not a bad way to go. So you watched a bunch of reviews and you decided, okay, that one's cheaper. These guys are giving it good marks.
Yeah,
You know, uh, sometimes on YouTube you got to kind of worry about,
true.
people, getting seeded products and being like overexcited about them and stuff. You do. I came from a Thrustmaster TX. Camus was the first person to set me a direct drive wheel, and how would you say that compares to a entry level G29?
Um, a, a walk in the park. It smashes it. I've even played with apps, software on the PC. What help with the false feedback with like the G29. This doesn't need it. To me, the 12 Newton meters is too powerful for me
Yeah.
at the moment. I crashed on iRacing not last night, the night before, and thought I was going to rip my hand off.
I suggest starting about
Like,
50%,
yeah,
work your
yeah,
way up.
and letting go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Now I'm at 60%, and to me, that's really comfortable.
Yeah.
And I have gone from being last, being overtaken, to um, building up my iRacing and my safety rating. And like the last few races I've done yesterday was fifth a few times, sixth. So there's a big jump for me personally with confidence, consistency, and all that.
How do you feel about the 300 millimeter rim?
Yeah, because I've gone from the G29, what's a little bit smaller, I
Yeah, the
think it
G29 is probably like what 280 or something.
yeah 270. I
Really,
think it was.
270. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I've heard people say kids toy for like
Uh,
G29 and like Thrustmaster, and then go into like a direct drive wheel.
I got
Yeah,
I got kind of told off on Facebook for saying that it's a kid's toy. Yeah,
yeah. What the C12 or the G29?
G29.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah, yeah,
once you go direct drive, it's very hard
yeah.
not to look
It's
down the front of your nose toward those other products. But
yeah,
those products do serve a purpose in the sim
yeah, yeah.
racing community.
Yeah.
I mean, you bought it and you probably had it in your closet most of the time you had it, right?
Now I use it daily. I use it daily because I
You
didn't
use
have
a
the money to
G29 daily. Oh
daily.
my
Yeah, because I
gosh.
didn't have the money to upgrade.
But I mean,
Um,
even a G29 mark getting into sim racing with even
it,
that, with just having the somewhat feeling of sim racing,
yeah,
it's changing. It
yeah. It
changes you.
really is.
It
It really is.
it becomes an incredible experience that you just cannot get with a controller.
Now
You've got much
and
better, but now that you've got direct drive and you're rocking CAMMUS, the one thing that really sets CAMMUS apart from me for with my Fanatec, because I love that Fanatec DD12 DD Pro that I got is an incredible wheel. You can fine tune that thing to literally give you tarmac traction on dirt roads. Like you
oh,
can
nice.
fine tune Fanatec. But what separates Fanatec from for me for CAMMUS is I love that absolute raw feeling that I get from CAMMUS.
Yeah,
It is raw. It is fantastic. When I'm rally racing, I feel like I'm on a dirt road and I'm hitting every bump and I'm skipping and jumping and I can feel that. And the way it feels when you go to over when you go to correct or counter steer, it just feels incredible. It feels like it feels realistic to me. And I love that. I love that about CAMMUS. CAMMUS is an incredible freaking manufacturer. Have you had any um, compatibility issues with games?
I've tried um, EAW um,
WRC, EA Sport?
Jurassic. Yeah, yeah. Just try that today. I had to mess with setting it up.
Yeah.
Spoke to someone on YouTube who I speak to as well. They give me a little thing and it was easy. Um, but like I haven't done rallying.
Did you have to invert the I feel like I had to invert the
Yeah,
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 I think you have to invert it. So some of them games you're going to have to invert the force feedback. When you're having a problem, so anything that's made on the Madness engine would be like Project Cars,
yeah.
Automobilista, any of that stuff, you're going to have to set your steering wheel rotation to like 270 so that when you turn it, it'll register. If you
Oh,
have
brilliant!
it like
Thank you.
at 900, it won't register. But
No,
if you drop it to like 270, you can get it to register, and
get
everything's
you.
good. Forza Motorsport, you got to invert you got to invert the force feedback. Other than that, like a lot of the games that are coming out that have been coming out have supported it. I'm having trouble right now getting it to work with Taxi Driver. I don't know if you
I
heard of
yeah,
that one.
yeah. I
I'm
literally seen it on Steam earlier on.
But what absolutely blew me away was Motortown. Yeah, Motortown, bro. Getting that thing to work on Motortown. I was like, are you kidding me? Are
Wow.
you kidding me, man? Yeah, it's such a fun experience to use CAMMUS. I like CAMMUS. I
Yeah,
think they're
yeah.
good. So duty taxes, how much did that cost you to have it
Uh,
shipped? The shipping, the
yeah.
hidden
I
cost.
I shipped it via racing off. It's a UK based.
So you were able to
Um,
find it local, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Nice,
They
nice.
wait. I had to wait a week for the pedals, the the LC 100 pedals to come in. So it took
Nice.
12 days. No, yeah, but 12 days to come in to
See, and
me.
that's not bad.
No,
I mean,
absolutely amazing.
if you would have paid for the Camus shipping and you paid for their like airfare thing, it's like
Yeah,
literally 2 days.
yeah.
But yeah, like so yeah, man, you save money there. Like I know that when CAMMUS launched the C12, they were telling us that they were going to be shipping them out and having them in the States and in other places so that they'd be easier to get. So that makes me very happy that you were able to find one as fast as you did. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And
Yeah,
they phoned me and they messaged. Everything was all kept
nice.
like every step. Well, I heard everything.
Oh yeah, and Camus, they're pretty good about working with you on like
Yeah,
online and stuff too. They've got pretty decent customer service from my experience for the most part, like dealing with the Camus
same here.
people and everything. I think they are pretty incredible. Um, software wise, how do you find that to be?
I'm dyslexic, so I find it basic and I find it easy to go round. Um,
Nice,
I,
nice.
I haven't had to have a look into it too deeply and struggle. But like I said, I've watched enough videos on it to go. Well then, I understand what that is. I understand what that is. So yeah,
I mean, I can actually pull up the software and show you guys real quick. We can do the screen capture real quick, and
yeah, I've got it up here. I can look with you. So
oh, well, I gotta find out which freaking screen it's on. Nope, this one. All right, yep. So here is the Camus software. I gotta turn my wheel on so it will register. Gotta turn it on so it will show you. So what I'm going to show you guys, most of these games over here on this side right here, these here are all games that it 100% works with. Very minimal freaking getting in there and having to set things up. What the heck? Did it not? It's not registering. Main perimeter. It should be freaking. Let me restart it. Restart the. Oh, that's right. I don't have the. Never mind. I don't have the. I don't have my. Whatchamacallit, my HDMI hooked up, or not HDMI, but my other thing. But you can get in here and set up your like device and everything. Depending on what will you have, it'll let you jump in and set up like different other different stuff in there, like your lights on the front of the C12 and everything. That's pretty cool. Like I like that. You can also invert the steering stuff right from that wheel. I wish I had that hooked up. I just forgot to hook up my I was moving something around. I just got like this monitor and I was moving that TV and everything and I unplugged everything because I put my C2 over here and this new monitor that I just bought. So um how's the honeymoon phase going for you right now with it?
yeah, no problems with it. I like what you done about with the software. I like you can have like the speed or the gears or
Yeah.
both. That I find that quite when I'm racing, like in I race while I've been doing like, mostly.
You can
I
change
prefer
all
to
the
have
colors too. It's pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I have it all coloured too. So I don't. If I try to remember what colours are what I've set them to, and the
Nice.
dot the speedo or whatever you want to call it is it's so bright. That's really good.
I was thinking about pulling mine off the thing for this interview, but but I was like, man, I just got off work. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just keep it right
Yeah,
there because I was gonna show you guys. I've been using this is probably my favorite Camus product to date. The C12 is absolutely incredible in terms of customizability. You've got so many buttons on here. You got so many knobs. You just have a ton of freaking versatility
yeah,
with this wheel. If you want to set it like straight up and down, you can even use it for them trucker games. Man, this thing is so versatile. It's not even funny. So now we're going to move over. We're going to talk about the LC100 pedals. These are load cell pedals that are from Camus for the low price of $249, and they feel robust. Like these feel good. I like them. What do you think, Mark?
the first loud cell I've had, solid, absolutely solid. The plate, what you pull them to, that's this that weighs a ton. It's not going to move or anything. Um, like I've said, playing iRacing, the accelerator, I haven't messed with tightening, loosening. The accelerator I find is amazing. The clutch, I don't really use because it depends what car
Yeah.
racing I use. The brake, I haven't messed. I've watched videos to put washers here and there.
Yeah,
I
don't do
all
any
I've
of that yet.
no no no.
I haven't
All
done
I've done
any of
is
that.
done is the damper at the back, turn it to one, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not.
turn that, give yourself a good enough stroke, you
Yeah,
know. I've
yeah, I'm
played
not.
around with mine a lot, but I
Yeah, I'm
was
not lock. I'm not locking up. I'm hit. I feel like I'm hitting
yeah.
my break point.
You can
But
also adjust that in your settings too, in the
yeah, yeah,
canvas thing.
you got the wave, or you can have it to
Yeah.
dip and all that, can't you? So yeah,
Yeah, I would play around with that first. As long as the physical part of it feels good, like you've
yeah,
got so in my I like to be able to push the brake all the way down with just
yeah,
my foot and then have to push harder to lock it up. And that's the way I've got mine set right now. Like I can rest my foot on it and kind of, get it, just starting to slow down and stuff. Really helps a lot with trail braking. So much better than any of the pedals I've had before.
So have you loosened? Have you like the damper? Have you pulled that back with them with the two
Hmm.
bolts on the back?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I need to.
just
I
you can
need to do
just
that then.
you can thread it back
Yeah,
until because the only thing is the little nuts at the end of the
yeah,
shaft on
yeah,
it up by
yeah,
the closer to the pedal, as long
yeah,
as those don't bottom out, basically you just want to be able to get that, and then you want the pedal to just feel, you want it to feel good. I mean, not too tight, not too hard,
yeah,
but just good enough to where you're getting like that. How like I just put mine to where it feels natural. I don't like to ride my brake a lot, but I do
yeah.
like to trail brake. And when I'm trail braking, I don't want to have to like push it down hard every single time.
True.
I don't want to have to downshift and slam on the brakes. I
Yeah,
just want to be able to push it down to where my foot feels comfortable. But then when I really need brake, I push it harder and I get more. So that's kind of the way I like it. But this is my first experience with a load cell pedal myself
same
too.
here,
So
same here.
so I mean this is like the whole I went and bought the Fanatec after the CAMMUS sent me all this stuff because it's like I was like, I don't know, man. This CAMMUS stuff feels really good. And there's other YouTubers out there saying that
Yeah,
Fanatec is just incredible. And so I felt obligated to spend money on something so that I had clout, or not clout, but so that I could at least be like, all right, look, guys, I really like CAMMUS. I like Fanatec, but I'm not even gonna lie, when I bought the Fanatec and I got it here, man, it literally felt like overhyped, whatever.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I was like,
yeah.
wow, this is way overhyped. It does, but after spending as much time with Fanatec as I have and being in their ecosystem, it's definitely worth the money. It
Hundred
is.
percent.
CAMMUS though, man, you save a lot of money and you get a lot of bang for your buck. This
Yeah,
CAMMUS setup, the C12 with the LC12 with the LC100 pedals, costs less to buy that than it did for my DD Pro.
yeah. And
Yeah.
and the good thing is you're getting the motor, the
Yep.
wheel,
The
and in
wheel
like
and
Monza and Fanatec and
yep.
others, you have to buy them separate.
Yep. And
So
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
yeah,
Yeah, like this is such an incredible your wheel rim, you can use any 270 millimeter wheel.
yeah,
I actually took my 330 millimeter rim, my R330 rim off my Fanatec that I bought specifically for rally racing because it's a bigger rim. I like bigger rims. I put that on this, no problem. Bolted right on.
yeah. So did you have any problems um still using the gear stick, the levers?
No, because I put my Fanatec extenders on there too.
Oh, okay then. I'll have to
I
get them.
got, yep, I got some the Fanatec came with extenders, so I have little extenders that I can extend them out. Plus, I got like different
Brilliant.
shifter things with my Club Sport. I bought that version, that Club Sport version 2 wheel hub, which was another 400, almost 500
Wow.
bucks, and use that, and that comes with a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong, man. Fanatec makes some good products.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah,
make some incredible products, but this CAMMUS for the price and what it does
Price.
and how it delivers and how consistent it feels across multiple different genres of racing is incredible. Is
Yeah.
incredible. And
I want I want to try a GT wheel on this.
yeah, you can definitely I would probably get that. See, like when I first, saw Mark over on Twitter, I was like, I thought, oh look, it's just another one of the guys that Camus sent
No.
out a wheel rim and stuff too. So I was like, hey, welcome to the family, because that's the only people I've met so far
Yeah.
is people that Camus have sent these wheels to. Somebody from the community's actually bought one and used the discount code in my in the thing. So I
Oh,
know there's at
brilliant.
least somebody that's bought one, but I don't know who. They haven't reached out to me
Yeah.
for any advice or anything. So, and I leave my DMs open over on Twitter. So if you guys want to get in touch with me and stuff, but yeah, that's exciting, Mark, to find somebody that's bought one, to find somebody that's actually happy with it and using it and
Yeah.
utilizing it. So, I mean, obviously you're serious about, building a YouTube channel and
Yeah.
I am definitely willing to try to help you do that or at least
Thank
give you
you.
some pointers and to help you try to build that. And I will tell you that sim racing is very hard to build a
Yeah.
following unless you're going to play Gran Turismo 7, Forza Motorsport, or one of the other popular games.
Yeah.
Going with iRacing is an uphill battle. That
Mhm.
is definitely an uphill battle, but you know,
I've got to jump on ACC, I think.
yeah. Well, ACC is kind of an uphill battle right now too. Probably
Yeah.
right now until you kind of have to go with it when you're new and you're starting out. You're gonna be jumping from so many things. Beam
Yeah.
and G Beam and G, I told you about that one earlier.
Yeah.
Get Beam and G and just start, making videos on that. People watch those just because it's got like an amazing, wreck, like the whole, like the car physics and crashing and everything is just incredible.
Oh, brilliant.
Um, do, and then if you're doing racing videos, I mean, iRacing it looks a little bit dated for me. That's why I don't play it. I mean, the driving's
Yeah.
fine, but the
Yeah.
visuals are
Okay.
so
Yeah.
dated. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, if I'm gonna pay $10 a month and have to pay for all of that, I need better eye candy.
Yeah. I'll
You
give
know
you
what
that
I
one.
mean? Like I need
Yeah.
better eye candy. So
That's why I like the modding on SL Corsa.
yep,
That's
that's
amazing.
very popular right now too. So of
Yeah.
course, modding. If you're modding and stuff, then yeah, there's I don't mod or do any of that. So I'm
Yeah.
just too lazy to do all that. I like when I get on there and do my racing and stuff. I usually just sit and do a bunch of laps.
Yeah.
I just don't have the time to compete like I used to or like I would want to, but you know,
Yeah.
definitely
Life
get
in
in
it.
there and do some of that stuff. That'll be fun. But that's crazy, man. That's amazing that you found Camus. I mean, like you're happy with it and you love it. So
Yeah. It's
it kind of helps me feel a little bit vindicated because I tell people I'm like, yeah, guys, this is awesome equipment. Like I feel good with it. I feel confident. I have fun with it. It feels incredible. And man, like, yeah, you save a lot of money and you get a lot of bang for your buck,
big time.
especially compared to what I paid for Fanatec. Um, but with Fanatec, you do get that peace of mind knowing that every single game that you buy is going to work with it
Yeah.
and it's going to be optimized and you're not going to have to deal with, growing pains or anything like that. But Camus has come a long way since I first started covering them last, what was it, last February or
Nice.
January? I don't know. It was a while ago. I think it was like the first of last year. I think they sent it to me in January.
How have you found the mouse controls on the wheel?
I don't normally use them. I usually just use my mouse,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're terrible. I mean, you could
No.
definitely use them. The little sticks on there, joysticks. I yeah, they definitely work, but they do kind of the one feels way sloppy on
Yeah.
mine. Does
Really.
it feel really
Yeah.
sloppy on yours?
Yeah. The left
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the
That's
left one feels really
yeah.
sloppy. The right one feels pretty good. That one's more of like a. I like these
Yeah.
knobs up here, the blue knobs that you can switch.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like
And
those.
the yeah, you push them in. You could turn
Yep.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those. I like how much. I mean, when they first sent me out the first wheel, it was the DDWB21. They sent me out that, and that one had a lot of buttons and knobs and
Wow.
everything too. And so I was like, dang, this is so cool. You get so much. Like you
Yeah,
get a lot. Like you get stuff that other manufacturers will sell you a whole nother plate with buttons on it for like 200 bucks. I'm like, my gosh, my
yeah.
friends. So, did you have anything else that you wanted to add to this today?
There's only one downfall I have. One, the stitching on the inside.
The stitching on the oh, and the wheel.
Yeah, it's rough on your hands and well, not rough. Kind of get sore after a few. So I use gloves.
Yeah, I changed my rim out for that R330
Yeah, I can
almost
see why.
immediately. Once I realized that the C12 was going to be my daily driver, yeah, I switched that out. A lot more comfortable. I mean seriously, guys, if you need a good rim, Fanatec has plenty of rims that you could definitely grab a Fanatec rim. The rims at Fanatec are actually pretty reasonable. They're about 130 bucks. So and they will fit, they will mount 100% to your CAMMUS setup. So
That
awesome availability with Fanatec. But
I,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to
that
look at them
was
then.
yeah, that was like one thing that I mean you could probably just run to a parts store and get it because I think they're standard 270 millimeter
Hmm.
for for just any rim. Just go and buy
Yeah,
whatever rim you want, put it on. Try to find something lightweight though. I've
yeah.
noticed that the lightweight just feels better with the force feedback and stuff. So all right, my friends. Well,
Thank
that is
you,
Mark. You can find him on YouTube at Mark's Gaming. Mark Gaming. Is that right?
MarcGaming86.
MarcGaming86. So if you guys are wanting to watch some of that amazing sim
Thank you.
racing content and learn more about CAMMUS from somebody that actually bought one, feel free and listen to what he has to say. He put his hard-earned money on there for that. So I'm pretty sure you're going to get blunt blunt reviews from my man Mark here, man. So all right, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.